I need to be real quiet because it's 2 a.m. right now and everybody's asleep. So I put this real close to my face. I really didn't want to make this video, but I was actually brushing my teeth and I was like, I have so much thoughts in my head that I want to like get out to the world, and maybe these thoughts could maybe help people or maybe few people that can relate, because over the past 6 months which I started editing, I went through a lot. I went through a lot of clients, a lot of projects, a lot of tutorials, things. So I do have some knowledge that could be passed on down to you, especially if you're beginning. Hopefully this helps anyone there. But this video is just mainly for myself, because I just feel like just talking, maybe it could help me sleep better, because these past few days I haven't been really sleeping well. It's good to have a video diary at least. So I was brushing my teeth. I was like, if I don't record this video, I'll probably never record a video again. I have a lot of thoughts in my head. I just want to get it out. I've always been very authentic in my videos. I don't really exaggerate. I don't exaggerate. Post my W's, I post my L's, which not a lot of people do. Like if you see on like Twitter and YouTube, like nobody posts their L's, and they're like not doing that well. They just like start like over exaggerating shit, and it just seems very fake to me. But again, I understand why they don't want to post the bad stuff, because as soon as I posted the bad stuff, I get less engagement, people start watching me and stuff like that. So nobody wants that. People just wants to like keep rising to the top, so they just don't post the bad stuff. So I've been getting a lot of success at the start of my editing journey, and the reason for that is because I put so much time, like at minimum 8 hours a day and 7 days a week for like 2 months straight, 3 months, 2 to 3 months, something like that. I worked so hard, and the result was very evident. I was getting a lot of success, but then I reached a point where I couldn't push through that success no matter how hard I tried. I reached a point where I reached like almost $2,000 a month. I think I was about like 1.7k a month or something like that. I couldn't hit the 2,000 mark no matter how I tried, and I thought that maybe it's because my editing skills, like I should be like a much better editor. I bought a lot of guides, I bought a lot of tutorials, I started doing a lot of practice projects just to improve my editing, and it was very frustrating. I learned After Effects. I literally just learned After Effects just because of this reason. I just want to get better. So I bought After Effects courses. I spent so much hours on After Effects at the first week until I finally got comfortable with After Effects, and that didn't really help like my earnings. Like people saw my animations got better, but the projects I've been getting is like the same, clients by getting the same. Then I start seeing editors on Twitter who was so much better than me, like miles better than me. They're earning less than me, and they've been doing this for months. So I was like, okay, maybe it's not my editing skills. And I think I start falling out of love for editing. Like I saw the efforts I was putting in didn't translate into like actual results like I've been getting for the past few months prior to all that. So I started making a video agency. I even hire a mentor just to help me on this. I put my last bit of love into editing. I just channeled it all into that, so hard into that, put so much money, put so much effort. Almost 2 months, like 1 month plus in, I realized it was not going to work out due to a variety of reasons. But the main reason just because of myself. I didn't know how to communicate well with people that I'm working with. Like people are higher. I don't know how to do sales. I don't know how to do like marketing, cold calls, and all these things. Like just a lot of skills that I need to run a successful business, and I wasn't up to it at that point. So I was losing a lot of money, so I just like cut it off. And after that, I just mentally gave up, because I don't know, maybe I'm just not mentally strong as I think I was. But after weeks and weeks of like demotivation, just nothing working out, I just left and I relapsed into gaming, which is like the only thing I know. Like at least it's not drugs. Like I know I'm not defending myself, but now that I think of it, it's like when things get really really bad for me, I just cut up into a ball and just go back into what I know best, that really makes me happy, which is gaming. Again, I start seeing results because like the hours I translated to the Dota 2 got me into a really good player. Like slow, I can see my journey on my we call it MMR, but basically my ranking is steadily climbing, and I was seeing results again, which is what I was craving for. Obviously, I knew that I need to stop on some day, so I started going editing again. And when I returned to editing, I thought I might get. I was hoping I was going to get the the love I had for editing back, but I didn't. I didn't. But the good thing is, somehow, for some reason, when I returned back to editing, the clients that I had started giving me higher budgets. So I went from $100 when I quit to $150 a video, a long form video. I did my best, the clients were happy, but every time I finished a project, I just felt drained, like super mentally drained. And like I said, it's almost 2 a.m. right now. I just finished two things. I finished a project, an editing project that I worked so hard on. I worked over 2 days on, and it was a very frustrating experience. Very frustrating experience for me. I don't know if I should explain it. I'm not sure. It might cause drama and shit. Maybe not. And then I also finished Black Myth Wukong. The game. I just beat the final boss about like 40 minutes ago, and the adrenaline I had was just insane. So I went from finishing an editing project, which is so draining. My energy was so down. I knew I was so down. So I started playing Black Myth Wukong. I just finished the game. I was at the final boss away. It took me like 20 minutes today to defeat the final boss. I don't know where the future holds for me. I have another project, highest budget project I'm going to have this weekend, which is $300 for a single video. So that's the single biggest, highest budget. So again, for some reason my price is increasing, but I think my skills are relatively the same. So I just realized you might be hearing this and you might be thinking, oh, I'm just like swimming in projects and like money and stuff. Like that's not the case, guys. Like I'm not tracking my projects now, but I'm probably earning about ever since I came back 2 weeks ago, probably like $600 this month. For 2 weeks I already earned $300. Then the $300 project, so it'll be $600 after 3 weeks. It's not a lot, and it's really tough to get clients. Like over the past couple of days, I've been really thinking whether I should like give up editing for good. I talked to my friend about this on Discord like this afternoon, like at 6 o'clock. I was in the gym. I was on Discord with my friends while working out, while doing a push day, and people in the gym were looking weird at me. Why am I talking talking alone? I was telling my friends like, should I quit editing? Like it's hard to find clients. The clients treat you like utter garbage. If you're an editor, you understand what I mean by that. And then for the hours you put in, you don't really get a lot back. I'm sure there are better jobs out there that pays like way better per hour. And maybe I'm just bitching. Maybe I'm just not working hard enough like I used to. Maybe I should just push harder. My friend told me like, you cultivate these editing skills. You work so hard for this editing skill. Why not use that for like corporate business? Why not just go to like the corporate world and just use your editing skill just edit like videos for companies? And the thing is, I never thought that. I started hating editing so much that I really like didn't think of like branches to diverge in the editing world. Like I could go here using my editing skill, I could go here. I just think of completely like letting it go. Then I thought of it, I was like, yeah, what, instead of like spending like 100 hours learning a new skill, why not I just use this existing skill I have and just go for the corporate role, which I might do. So I might start applying for jobs about editing around around Malaysia and stuff like that, because like the freelancing world is just tough, guys. Again, I might be bitching, I might be just not doing things right, but maybe if you have more experience than me, like tell me what to do, because I don't know what to do. Like outreaching, then inbounds, I get all my projects for inbounds. I honest to God, I don't outreach at all. I had one inbound recently which is like so fucking annoying. This guy who was like, hey dude, you want to do a video, $300 per project? I'm like, okay, this sounds really like well paid. This was like 4 or 5 days ago, so it was double my usual rate, $300 a video, and the videos were very high quality edited, but it wasn't like, it was around like 9 to 10 minutes worth of video. So I was like, okay, sure, it sounds fair. And after like we talked and he like explained the details, and he added me a Discord and stuff like that, he started saying, oh, by the way, this is a trial, you have to compete with other editors. I'm like, fuck this. Like it's so annoying for a person to like bait you into like all this thing, like getting your hopes up, then finally say, oh, this is by the way a trial. Why not just start that, by the way, like I'm looking for editors, you have to do a trial first, but this is a budget if you complete the trial. It'll be so much more better than just say, oh, blah 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 blah, just like baiting me, and then afterwards you'll be, oh, by the way, this is a trial. So I just completely ghosted him. Then like this morning he messaged me again. It's like, yo, are you still interested? Like, bro. So yeah, this is just what I want to get off my mind. I just don't know where I'm going with this in the future. I don't know what's my future in editing. Should I just leave completely? Because like nothing is working out. For the foreseeable future, I'll do my projects. I'll watch a couple of tutorials just to get better at animation. But it's up to the point where like now when I start a project, I'll be like, fuck, like I don't want to do this, and that sucks. Like I don't know what to do. I'm almost 30 years old. I know I don't look 30. Every time I say my age, every single time I say my age, there's always a comment or like a comment either online or in real life saying like, what the fuck, you don't look He don't look fucking 30. Yes, I know, guys. My parents are vampires. But I'm almost 30 and I don't have my life locked in. But I just saw this Imangazi video just uploaded like literally like today. I was watching it in the shower. And he was like, nobody knows what they're doing. Even billionaires don't know what they're doing. So you shouldn't be too afraid. You should have the comfort that, you know, everybody's feeling the same thing. But that could be used as an excuse. If you use that the wrong way, it could be used as an excuse. Like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just going to continue like doing nothing, basically. But I think the core message from that video is just that you shouldn't be too anxious about not knowing what to do. You should just continue striving hard. This is a 2 a.m. video. If you're watching this, thank you. Hopefully I can sleep tonight. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys.